Katie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is like a get to know me video, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about my birthday, and I'm gonna do like 25 things to know about me, I guess. So recently I turned 25. Which is kind of crazy to me because I don't remember turning 24. So, all last year I thought I was 23, but I'm not. I'm now 25. And I don't usually like dwell on getting older all that much. But, you know, 25 is like a big one. So I'm not usually one to like dwell on birthdays or like, you know, because like to me age is just a number, but 25 is a big one. 25 is a quarter of a century, and it's just a lot, I guess, to kind of take in. So for my 25th birthday, I wanted low-key, I mean, I don't have any friends, and really I just wanted to see Jillian because we hadn't seen her in like a month, which is very rare because we get her every Monday night. We hadn't had her in a while, so really all I wanted to do was spend some time with Jillian. So that's what we did. And I got pizza, or we got pizza, I had a cake. I told my mom the one thing I really want for my birthday is that SpongeBob meme on my cake. You know, it's funnier than 24, 25. And so she did that for me. And we watched that episode of SpongeBob. And we just played like Jillian's board games. I think we played like a Gabby's Dollhouse game and Dog Guess Who. And I can't really remember what else. And I got new shirts and new shoes, which I needed. And my sister got me like a giant Snorlax plush. So I mean, that was pretty cool. And Jilly made me a card, which was cute. She was so excited about it. So, on to the real portion of this video, 25 things about me, because I turned 25. My birthday is January 30th of 1998. Making me an Aquarius. That's one. I'll tell you when I go to two. So I'm an Aquarius, and then I'm Pisces moon and a Leo rising, I think that's the way it goes. Second one would be I lead a Girl Scout troop. I have since I was 17. I mean, there were other adults that helped me at 17, but I was 17 at the beginning of the school year, and I turned 18 in January, so I was only 17 for a couple months. And so that's like 8 years I've been a Girl Scout leader. I helped out with my mom's troops before that, but I really love my troop right now. There's 5 girls, there's 5 girls, and they're all older girls, so it's easier. It's easier than having 25 first, second, third, and fourth graders like I had pre-COVID. But now having 5, 6, 7th, 2 are in 6th, 2 are in 7th, and 1 is in 11th. So it's a lot easier. It's a lot more manageable. It's a lot more fun for me. So that's number 2. Number 3, my favorite singers are Five Songs of Summer, Cimorelli, and Lauren Cimorelli. She does her own solo music. My favorite song currently is Mustang by Lauren Cimorelli. In 11th grade, I dropped, well, I didn't drop out of school, but I left public school and I went to online. That was in like 2014. Yeah. Or it was a 2014-2015 school year. And that's basically because I went in to my public school for open house and had a panic attack and swore I would never go back, and I never have. Yeah, I was, at that point in my life, I had just started like getting help for my mental health, and I just was not, school was a lot of the issue for me. You know, I have social anxiety very, very badly, and you know, being at school made it really bad. So I graduated from an online high school in 2016. I graduated early, and yeah, I forgot where I was going. I forgot what number that is. I think that was and songs. Yeah, that was number 5. Oh crap, 20 more I gotta think of. Number 6, I guess I'll talk about hobbies. Reading, writing, YouTube, writing music. I do diamond dots, or diamond art, painting, and that's about it hobby-wise. But I'm also one of those people where, like, I get a bazillion hobby things started and then I never finish them. Which is why, like, at certain times I'll take long periods of not posting on YouTube, and it's because, like, I'm not fixated on YouTube at that time, and I'm fixated on something else, so I'm not even thinking about YouTube. Number 7, my favorite TV show right now is NCIS. I guarantee it will change very quickly, but I have been binge watching. I'm on season 14 right now. That's my current favorite show. Other ones of my favorite shows are Grey's Anatomy, Grey's Anatomy. I can't think of any other TV shows. So I guess my other favorite one is Grey's Anatomy. I also, like, I watch, like, super random things sometimes. I like Pitbulls and Parolees and Super Nanny and, yeah, my mind is completely blank right now. Number 8, I guess. We'll go to number 8. My favorite thing to watch on YouTube is Among Us live streams. So, I rotate between Disguised Toast, Valkyrae, Sykkuno, Corpse, Tina. Those are the main 5. Sometimes Pokey, sometimes Leslie, or Foosley. It just depends, and that's when I'm not hyperfixating on a different show. I'll just watch Among Us, even if I watch the same stream from like 7 different perspectives, it's still better than not watching anything at all, I guess. Number 9, favorite foods. So my favorite foods change all the time. I go through fixations on foods where I want to eat the same food all day, or not all day, every day until I'm sick of it. So my current favorite food would be pancakes and puff corn. Not together, not necessarily together, but just in general, those are my 2 favorite foods right now. But pizza's always a good one too. So another thing about me, number 10. Last year, I think, or like late 2021, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea, so I wear a CPAP at night. It's funny, I actually have my mask right here. So I have to wear this every night. It's not hooked up to the machine right now, obviously, because I had to order a new strap because my Velcro was wearing off. But yeah. Number 11, I love to sing, but, and I've filmed covers before. I love filming covers. I doubt I'll ever post one just because I am so insecure about singing. I feel like if I took some singing lessons, I would be good. I mean, but I don't know. Number 12, I have a huge Squishmallow collection. Maybe not huge, but like for me it's huge. I don't even know how many I have. But I buy those when I need a pick-me-up. It's my dopamine. Number 13 is I love Pokemon Go. Currently working on like 8 Pokemon paintings, like big ones, like 24 by 30 canvas ones. I'm doing every generation. I haven't started on the 9th one because they just released it, and their pictures aren't in the official Pokédex yet, so yeah. My favorite Pokemon, I'll just say my favorite Pokemon. Honestly, I love Eevee. I love all the Eevee evolutions. I wish there were more Eevee evolutions. But yeah, Eevee's probably my favorite. Number 14, I'm gonna talk about like my fears. I am afraid of clowns. I don't like heights. Like, it's not like a deathly afraid fear. I just don't like them. I have a fear of like going out in public by myself, which I've conquered twice in the past month. So I mean, getting there. And that's like besides like the grocery store and stuff, because I go into the grocery store by myself all the time. But like, I went to go see one of my Girl Scouts in a play. I went by myself. Usually I would have like my sister or my mom or my dad even go with me, so I had like a crutch, but I didn't, and I went and I was fine. So I mean, another fear. Okay, so this is like a thing that I realized within the past couple of years, which is, it's kind of like stupid or like an oxymoron kind of, because I love animals. I'm so passionate about animals, but I'm also terrified of animals, like every animal, even dogs. Like, I've had dogs my whole life. I'm scared of them, and it's something I just realized like recently, is that I just have a fear of animals. Like, I've always known like rodents and reptiles, and I've never been close to cats, but I just figured that was because, you know, I'm allergic to them, so I just didn't get close to them because of that, and I now realize I'm, honest to God, like, afraid of them. But I'm more afraid of, like, smaller dogs and bigger dogs, if that makes sense. I don't know. Number 15, speaking of dogs, I have one. Her name is Annie. We got her in 2017. She is 6, gonna be 7 in March, I believe. If they gave us the proper information at the shelter that we rescued her from. And we don't know what breed she is. We think Jack Russell, Beagle, Pit Bull. We don't know. We don't know. Eventually, like, I hope to be able to get, like, one of those DNA tests done for her. But we'll see if that ever happens. Number 16 is, everybody always asks me, like, in person, not on YouTube, like, did you make your shirt? I've made almost every single shirt that I own. And not, like, the shirt itself, but, like, the designs on it. So I use, like, vinyl and stuff. This one is really bad. It's cracking. I think this one is too. Like I made this one. I made this. I actually made me and Julian each one of these. But yeah, almost everything I wear, I have done the design on it myself. So, number 17, I talked about this before on YouTube, and I'm gonna link that video. The fact that, I was once Wattpad famous. I had over 16 million reads on my book, which, dear God, I was like, how old was I when I started that book? I want to say I was 12 when I started the book. And, you know, when I was 12, that was like premium, like One Direction era. So you kind of have to understand that this was like premium One Direction. They were just out of X Factor. You know, they were releasing their first album. And so fan fiction for One Direction was huge. And that's what my book was. It was a One Direction fan fiction. Yeah, it's been deleted. I went through a really rough time with it, and with having kind of like that platform, not really that platform, but people like always just demanding and like, I don't know, just making me feel bad about like decisions that I made for the book. And ultimately I had to decide between, you know, having really bad mental health because of it or just getting rid of it. So I just got rid of it. I deleted it off of the website, and shortly after I did that, the computer I had it on crashed and I lost everything. So even if I had decided that I wanted to re-upload it, it's all gone. So number 18, my favorite animals. So I actually was talking with my mom and my sister about this the other day, because I was like thinking, and I asked them, I said, what are your guys' like top 10 favorite animals? And I decided what mine were. So number 1, it's always been like a tiger, and I don't know why, seeing as a tiger is a cat, and I don't really like cats all that much. But I don't know if it's because I'm like the year of the tiger, like 1998. I don't know, I've always liked tigers. My second one would be sharks. I love sharks. My third one would be otters. Actually, I'm not going in any specific order because I don't know. Specifically, the fluffy cows. What are those called? Highland cows? Specifically those. Let's see. Polar bears. Rabbits. Dogs. What were my other 3? There were 3 more. I had them too. Pandas. What is it called? Okay, there's that one animal from Australia. A quokka. That's how you say it, quokka. But they're just so cute because they smile. And then the last one, specifically baby goats. Like, once they're older, no, I don't like them because they scare me. But when they're babies and they're so cute, yeah. So those are my 10 favorite animals. Tattoos. So I currently have 2 tattoos. I have the one that Danny Cimarelli wrote out for me, the You Can Make It One More Night. And I have this one. I hate showing it now because I have my toothless one. And I hate showing it because I have like an issue. It's an issue. And I didn't used to have it on my arms. But when I got this tattoo, the artist dry shaved my arm. And that caused my skin to not react well. And I got a lot of ingrown hairs, and I still continue to get ingrown hairs in that arm. And I don't exactly know why. But I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily like body dysmorphia. But like if I see like an ingrown hair, I'm gonna like do everything I can to pull it out. And so right now it's not as bad. It's mostly like scarred right now. There's not really a lot of like open ones. But yeah. But those are the 2 tattoos I have. I want a lot more, but money. I got none. The next one, number 20, how many kids do I want? So I used to think I wanted like 10. And then I don't know what happened within the past, actually no, I do know what happened. I got slapped in the face with, not necessarily motherhood, but I began watching Jillian every day, my god sister, for the first like 4, almost 5 years of her life. Well, the first 4 years of her life. I watched her on the weekdays from like 7 in the morning to like 4. And I've realized I don't have the patience. And I just wasn't like vibing. And it's not her because like I love her. And, you know, we get along really well, especially now that she's like older. But like, I don't know, like the baby stage and the toddler stage, even though the toddler stage was like fun, it was also like, you know, when she acted up the most. And now that she's like a little bit older, you know, she's in kindergarten, she's 6, you know, we get along better. So and it's also why like I stopped wanting to go to school to be a teacher, because I specifically wanted to teach 1st grade, which I mean, I might be able to, you know, I might be able to handle 1st grade, but I just don't have a lot of patience anymore, and I don't know what it is. So how many kids I want? Back to the real question. At the most 4. I mean, somewhere between 2 and 4. And I don't know if I want to actually get pregnant, or if I want to adopt. I don't know yet. I mean, I don't have my life together, so I'm not going to bring kids into this world when I don't have my life together. And I can't even take care of myself properly. So I'm not going to bring, you know, children into the world. When, you know, it wouldn't be good for them. Number 21. If I could have anything in the world, like the one thing that I would have, if I could have anything in the world, and I'm talking object here. I'm not talking like, you know, world peace or, you know, not bad mental health, you know, I'm not talking about that. If I could have one thing in the world, it would be like, I don't know, like a farm, but like with the dogs. Yeah. Number 22, if I could have any job in the world, honestly, I would love to be a singer-songwriter. Probably won't ever happen, but I would love to. Or like act. I don't know. 23, a celebrity I want to meet the most. This is hard because I have like a top 3. I have Lauren Cimarelli, Danny, I can never say her name right, Danny Cairo, or Danny Cimarelli, and, well, I don't know if my third one is technically, like, one person, but, like, all of 5 Sauce. Okay, number 24, my first concert. My first concert was actually Emblem 3, and it was, in 2014. I was like 16 at the time. It was my first concert, and it was a lot of fun. And number 25, if I had to choose a last meal, what would it be? Okay, so I don't think that this place exists anywhere but Michigan. But there's a place called Olga's. It's like Greek food. But they have these, it's literally like their bread, which is kind of like a pita, but it's not really a pita. It's their bread, and it's cut into like triangles and like, I don't know, technically deep fried or whatever they do with it. And they're called Snackers. So I would get those with their almond cheese, butter, sauce stuff, and a fried chicken Olga with Olga sauce on it. Just a chicken in the Olga sauce. Cream of broccoli soup to go. That's my meal from Olga's. Like, if I have enough money, that's my meal from Olga's. But I would get like 5 orders of Snackers, because I mean, if I'm dying and that's my last meal, I don't care if my stomach hurts while I'm going out. Who cares? Maybe some bacon and ham pizza from Domino's. I'm a carb person. I don't really like sweets. I mean, I could go for like a brownie or like something like cinnamon bread, cinnamon rolls, and Mountain Dew. Some preferably Voltage Mountain Dew. That would be my last meal. I'll probably think of more later, but like, yeah. Or if I could take every single one of my food fixations for my entire life and just have a meal of just my fixations, that'd be kind of neat, to be quite honest. So yeah, 25 facts about me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.